I'm Marci and I've chosen this wonderful book for my video presentation that I would use for a kindergarten class. This book is perfect for every kind of student. Students with special needs, English language learners, everybody. It's called She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain, and although there are many variations of this book, this one by Jonathan Emmett and Deborah Allwright is my very favorite. There are many reasons why I think this particular book makes a fabulous study for phonemic awareness. Not only are there lots of opportunities to be creative, but I as a teacher can use this book over a course of several days and integrate movement activities, songs, and even science projects. The best part about this book, though, is the way that I can use this to connect to my students, and that's with its element of silliness. Speaking of silly, I think I might have a visitor coming out of my ear. Oh, it's my literary dot.
Put it here.
Thank you. This literary dot can help me with this book and with phonemic awareness. Now, this book is ripe for all sorts of things. For instance, we can teach about syllables, we can teach about sound blendings, we can teach rhyming, alliteration. Can you tell us how many syllables in the word mountain? Mountain. Ah, how many was that?
Can I do it?
2.
Can I
How
do
many
it?
syllables in the word horse? Horse. Just
Horse.
say, I would actually have the kids come into the class hearing something like this. And that would be the first way I would introduce them to something very special coming around the mountain. Where do you think the story will take place?
Around the mountain.
Around the mountain, okay. Do you think it's going to be the ocean? Or do you think it's going to be someplace cold? What do you think?
The desert.
The desert. Ah, the desert. What do you see that tells you it's going to be at the desert?
Because it's
In the story, I want you to look for this letter. Okay, what letter is this?
M.
M. And what sound does M make? Coming around the mountain when she comes.
The nice thing about this book is I can teach it in a variety of ways. Every day I come in, I can read it in a different way. One day I can sing it, one day I can focus on rhymes, one day I can focus on colors. And it really engages the kids when I add movement and I add singing, especially those children who are English language learners or who have special learning differences. It really brings them together, and I can choose to focus on whichever phonemic awareness concept I want for that particular time.
Whoa, back. They're called Misty, Moonbeam, Milkshake, Stardust, Silver Maid, and Snowflake. Now, can you remember any of the colors that were either talked about or that you saw?
Green.
Green.
Purple. Green.
Green.
Purple.
Purple.
Yellow. Green.
Yellow.
Red. Pink.
Pink. Excellent.
Red.
Red. Part of my lesson plan would be on colors. I can use this book to talk about colors and the names of the colors and what letter they start with and what the letter sounds like. A sorting activity with colors for the kids. And we might even have a game about colors. So this particular game is Twister, but it's been changed a little bit to include phonemic awareness. So for some children with special learning needs, I might say, Davida, put your hand on red. Put your foot on blue. Might be a little bit more advanced with their phonemic awareness and their letter recognition. I might have a child spin. It lands on the letter F. Put your hand on the yellow F. Put your hand on the red K. So if I was teaching a lesson specifically on sounds, beginning sounds, I might choose 2 letters to start with. In this case, M and S. M and S are great contrasting letter sounds because they're made on different parts of the tongue. So to support this lesson, I might have the children participate in a blind sound sort using S and M. I may mix up the cards and have a child pick. Milk. Where does that go? S. And they would place it in the M. Scissors. Mitten. They could either do this in pairs, we could do it as a whole class, or they could work on it individually. So one of the concepts I would teach from this book is rhyming. For instance, she'll whistle like a train as she speeds across the plain. I might work specifically on rhymes. Glum, plum. Plain, train. And I could even work on specific sounds. Ch, ch, ain, t, t, plain. So taken all together, that's why I think She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain is a great book to teach Core Standard 1.0 for kindergarten phonemic awareness. Have a great time with it. Get your lassos out. Get your whistles going. And have a great time. Whoa, back. Happy reading.